Single man of many skills. A rare combination.
What's up guys, SKILLZTHATKILLZ here, and in this video I have the best tips and tricks for Warzone Pacific. Now I figured this was the perfect time for this, with the launch of the new Kharaa map being less than a week away. I'm going to go over everything from movement and positioning to how to win more 1v1s. I'm going to start the video with some examples of the basics. Then I have a high kill rebirth gameplay that I'm going to break down and show everything in action. If it's your first time here on the channel, I have my stats in the background, so you can see the type of player I am. I've never reverse boosted, and I've never used a VPN. I'm a console gamer playing on Xbox Series X with a standard controller. Now I'm making this video because I have some amazing subscribers, and I've gotten a lot of requests for it. So if you enjoy, please hit that like button, helps the channel out a lot. With that being said, let's hit it. One of the most basic tips is centering and positioning of your crosshairs. Always make sure the center of your screen is facing the direction an enemy is going to come from. This makes sure you're ready for any fight. If you know that there's a certain sight line beyond the wall, you can pre-aim that and look at it before you round the corner so that you're always ready for a fight. Always be mindful of how many angles someone can see you from. The goal is to remove as many sight lines as possible so you're not always getting shot in the side or back. This is also a great way to take on multiple enemies at once. By doing this, you can turn a 2v1 into multiple different 1v1s. Position yourself so that you can only see one enemy. After you kill them, you can transition to the next. For the slide cut, this is a great way to gain the advantage when going around a corner. The goal is to slide cancel out into the open, then strafe back towards cover. This can break aim assist as it will push your opponent's aim off of you. The tack jump is a great way to gain a huge speed boost from a standstill. This works best with auto tack sprint, but it's messed up a little bit by Vanguard's auto tack sprint delay. The goal is to quickly face the direction you want to go, briefly tack sprint, jump, then look back at the area of interest. This lets you cover a large area quickly, and it's really tough for your opponent to track. The bunny hop is an extension of the tack jump. Once you master this, you can add on the B hop. The goal is to jump right as your feet touch the ground. When timed perfectly, it doubles the length of your initial jump and essentially doubles the effectiveness of the tack jump. This is also a great way to transition between cover. Now, this is something that high skill players do all the time and is often the difference between winning and losing fights. You want to do this when moving around the map, but also mid-fight to gain the advantage as often as possible. Snaking is how you can see your enemies while also staying as protected as possible. By spamming crouch or prone, you can see over cover and strafe faster while staying protected. This is best to do when reloading or plating up. This can be done behind cover or by peeking corners. Aim assist is not aimbot, but there is rotational aim assist when you strafe. If you stand still, you actually have less aim assist, which is one of the reasons pros are constantly strafing. The other reason is the obvious one. It makes you a harder target to shoot. Now, a beginner mistake is being predictable in your pattern. You should do off-tempo switches so that your enemy doesn't know which direction you're about to go in. Now, the best way to win 1v1s is by combining all of these methods. This is what it looks like when you're mixing multiple of these elements together. For this next part of the video, I'm going to break down one of my gameplays to show you all these moves in action.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
As I push this team, I'm keeping in mind that enemies are already in these general locations. Now I can see exact locations on the minimap and focus on the enemy pushing me. Here, I'm just pushing an enemy as fast as I can. Notice how I mess up initially, but I use slide canceling to get the advantage back.
Dropped her.
I will do my box.
Next, I'm just pushing dots on the minimap. I'm cautious when I first enter the building so I can get a gauge of where the enemies are. After thirsting this enemy, I see that there's another guy on my level. I determine I have enough time to clean up the other before challenging.
Dropping into the air. You've got a loadout. 25 left. Stay sharp.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Here I see an enemy on the roof. I use my cluster strike to push him off of a head glitch and make him run away.
Loader 2-0, good copy. Enemy soldier incoming. Bounty target identified, slot the bastard.
Notice the pace at which I move around the map. Also, when you run into an enemy in super close quarters, backpedaling is the best way to get the advantage back.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Helo located.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Everyone's in the safe zone.
Pre-aiming and pre-firing is something all high-skill players do, and is often a reason why they get accused of wall hacks. I'm pretty sure I saw someone here, but I'm ready for it regardless.
Enemy UAV overhead.
When playing Rebirth or going for high kills, you have to look at the minimap every single time you clean up a kill. Notice how I see people far away down at the docks, and I mark it on the map right away. Watch again what I do right here. After cleaning up this enemy, I see that there's another guy on the street ahead of me. I realize that I'm out in the open. I quickly slide cancel into cover before re-challenging.
While it seems a man of many skills, a rare combination.
Pay attention to my centering throughout this next part. You'll notice my crosshairs are always really close to the target, and I never have to adjust much.
Bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Again, you can see my minimap awareness. Also pay attention to my quick transition back into cover after getting the kill.
There's still work to do, soldier.
When peeking the corner from the shed, my whole body is exposed. Notice how I reposition to get into a better spot that provides more cover.
How about
We need to get to the safe zone. Shake it off, mate.
this next part, I easily could have squad wiped the team, but I accidentally swapped targets too soon. You want to get a good rhythm for how long it takes to down someone so that you can immediately switch to the next target. Unfortunately, I timed it a little too early. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like if you haven't already. There's gonna be a lot of new content on the way with this new Warzone map, and I can't wait to share it with you. If you want to see my settings, I'm gonna show them now. I'm gonna go through all of my Vanguard settings, since it's most likely that it's gonna switch over to this engine when Pacific launches. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.